close to the Iranian border. The US State Department says it's trying everything it can to help them.
Don't forget, of course, as ever, there is more on the news multi-screen. That's either on Freeview or on digital satellite. Just press the red button on your handset and follow the on-screen instructions.
Now on BBC News, it's time for Our World.
Hello, yes, good morning. Welcome to Nottingham's Riverside Festival. I'm joined here today by Clive McKenzie. That's correct. We're going to talk about an issue that's very close to Clive's heart. Clive, you have something to say about violence on television. Is it too much, basically?
Yes, I think there's too much violence on TV, and basically I know there's laws about censorship and to control it so it's not exposed too much, but back in the day obviously they used to show a lot more, but overall I think there is too much violence and it needs to be limited, really.
Do you think that young people emulate the violence that they see, or is that a bit of a myth?
Yes, definitely, because especially youngsters, they learn by what they see or what we teach them. So if they're exposed to too much of that, they're going to emulate and copy that out on the streets. So basically that is
you're keen on martial arts.
Yeah.
Some would say that when the whole martial arts craze was on the television, that was encouraging kids to go out and knock each other out and do the old karate chops.
Yes, that's true. Obviously, if you go back a few times, there was a lot more martial arts, a lot more boxing, a lot more of that on the TV. Now it's a bit more controlled, so I think it's a bit more limited. But back in the day when all that was, especially in videos and DVD, well, it wasn't DVDs then, it was videos, there was a lot of those out and anyone could get hold of them. So if you look at the ratio or the rate that violence was climbing, at that boom time when the martial arts was kicking off and it was all more on TV where it was more open and stuff, the violence rate was higher.
Right.
But now, although violence is still high because now we've got guns and knives, which is terrible, it's not as high, only with the knives and gun issue. But years ago there wasn't a knife and gun issue, it's just like fisticuffs and things like that. But yeah, if you look at the balance, I think it's lower now because it's not so out there on TV, it's more controlled.
But what violence there is worse violence, it's more lethal violence.
Lethal violence, yeah, that's the main thing, yeah.
So if I can summarise then, you'd like to see more martial arts on the television, perhaps more boxing on the television to show youngsters how they can channel that aggression.
Yes, that's the main key issue. As long as they can put all that anger into something constructive and channel it into something, like you say, into more action or getting that aggression out with something more positive in a controlled environment, say a community centre somewhere, I think it'll be good that way.
Okay, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Clive McKenzie talking about martial arts and the whole issue of violence on television. With that, it's back to you in the studio.
Well, the introduction of the workplace levy has been condemned by...
Can you wait for it? Yeah? Can you wait for it?
Rain. Okay? So let's what do you say? Thank you. What's that? Boys!
Yeah. I told it for you. of it.